It's time for Cardinal basketball. Live here at the Rike Center here at Reynolds Sports, the second game of our doubleheader. It's senior day once again here, this time for the men as we just close out their ceremony. Here at Ronald, joined alongside Cale Dent. And as this game is not going to be easy for the Cardinals today here on senior day. They got the 10th ranked Mount Union Purple Raiders heading into today's game. We're talking about this roster is deep. Obviously, the guy that we're going to be being focused on most of the game from that unit is Christian Parker, but there's some other guys, Cale, that could do some damage against the Cardinals today.
Yeah, definitely one guy I look at a lot is Braden Poole. Last time he played against the Cardinals, he had a double-double, 22 points and 11 rebounds. And also Stwalski is a great facilitator and assist as well, and I expect him to have a big game today.
A little bit of news for this Mount Union team. Difference from this season from last season. Colin Gurley, the guy that they had last year, he would have been a senior this year. He averaged 18, 5, and 4 last year. No longer with the team. I always loved watching this guy play. I thought he just looked so, he made the game look so easy. He actually transferred from the program this year. He's now at Youngstown State, so if you're expecting to see him, well, you're on the wrong broadcast. So now for your starting lineups here. First for the Purple Raiders. Got junior guard Chris Painter Jr., senior forward Daryl Newsom, senior guard Ethan Stanilowski, senior forward Braden Poole, and senior forward Logan Hill. Logan Hill's also another guy that he seems to kind of come alive from time to time against the Cardinals. He's kind of like a similar player to Kevin Love type player, staying at 6'7", and Reed Black, he's gonna be playing a big role in today's game. As we talk about the Cardinals starting lineup here, we got Justin Carter, Jake Justice, Braden Galaska will be getting the start here, Dallas Patrick, and Reed Black. But talking to Reed yesterday a little bit before I did some interviews that we'll see here during halftime, you know, he knows the responsibility that's on his shoulders, and you know, he thought last game, you know, he picked up 3 fouls in the first half. That really took him out of the game, he said. He needs to focus on not getting in foul trouble because, you know, once he did pick up those 3, he felt like he couldn't be as physical as he wanted to, especially with Parker down low and being able to, you know, just give up easy buckets, trying to avoid picking up those fouls. So Parker, if you did not know, he's coming off the bench. I know it's a surprise, averaging 19, 8, shooting 62%, but we'll likely see him in this one pretty soon as Logan Hill wins a tip, but Purple Rays come away with it. This one is underway here. Union, 11 straight victory versus the Cardinals. Logan Hill underneath, uses the backboard, hits a layup.
Great backdoor screen right there to get Logan Hill open for an easy bucket.
He'll be matched up with Black down low. It'll be interesting to see how long we get Galaska in the game here. He's usually not something we would typically see, but he's a very high-energy type of player. Patrick from deep. No good that time. Hill picks up the rebound.
Shot Patrick wants right there.
I think Patrick's going to have a big night if the Cardinals hope to take down 10th ranked Purple Raiders. Here's Hill. Goes up. Good defense that time by Black. Here's Patrick. Against Newsom, that pass. Looks like it's deflected maybe. Here's Newsom in the corner. And they're going to say stepped out of bounds. Turnover. And Mount Union typically isn't a team that turns the ball over too much. Just about 12 turnovers per game. And looking at their points per game, they're a very high offensive team. 82 points per game. Only giving up about 67. Average margin, 15.5 points. 2 of their 3 losses coming to Marietta. Here's Patrick underneath. Gets denied by Newsom there. May have gotten away with a little bit of contact. Here's Stanilowski. Down low, finds Hill. Back out, Newsom from 3. No good that time. And another offensive rebound by Poole. Poole goes up, and Justin Carter picks up his first personal.
They've been giving it to Hill a lot down low already. They see that mismatch, and they want to get it into fruition.
Yeah, I think trying to get Reed Black into foul trouble, similar to what they did last time, and also maybe Justin Carter. Justin Carter isn't a guy, though, you cannot win this this game without a really good game from Carter. He's had an outstanding year this year, both offensively and defensively. He picks up his first, so we'll keep an eye on that. But
yeah, him and Patrick, if they have good games, everyone has good games.
Bull goes 1 for 2 from the line. Lead stays at 3. Justice bring this one up. He's out to Galaska. Here's Carter. Back to Justice. Here's Black from 3. Splash!
The big man can shoot, folks.
I was talking about Logan Hill being a similar play style to Kevin Love. Reed Black also fits that archetype. That's my go-to NBA comparison. We're talking about Reed Black, and we said he needs to have a career game here tonight, I think, if the Cardinals take down Mount Union. Hill working against Black, lays it up and hits.
Sometimes just too big down there.
And Logan Hill has the size advantage as Patrick drives in, loses it. That one's stolen by Poole. Poole working against Patrick, loses it, able to recover, swings it out right to Jake Justice's hands.
Great job getting back on defense by Patrick right there.
Galaska back out to Justice. Gets a screen from Black, swings it to him again. Down low, good feed by Patrick, or by Black, but denied once again at the rim was Dallas Patrick.
The size is shown early here from Mount Union.
There's a mid-range shot from Poole, no good. Another offensive rebound. Newsome throws up a 3. That one's good. Letting the student section hear it after that one. Give him a little taunt.
Yeah, shot you don't want him to take either. 41.1% from the 3.
This Mount Union team, 37% from three-point range. Here's Carter, no good that time on the layup.
Great drive right there, head inside on him.
Patrick able to pick that pass off. Painter recovers it. Gives it back to Stanilowski, working against Galaska. Good defense on Stanilowski, but better offense. Timeout call here by Coach Winters. 16:21 remaining, and Mount Union out to a 10-3 run so far in this one. And I think it's really just the size is showing right now, and the Cardinals maybe just kind of feeling this game out a little bit. It's senior day, emotions are running high, maybe look a little nervous out there. And it's obviously not their typical starting lineup too.
Yeah, you can see that also. They're trying to pick and prod at the post right there, and that's giving Mount Union some good opportunities from 3. So just feeling it out right now and seeing how it's going forward.
So Reed Black, only player in the game with Cardinal points. Newsome with 3, Hill with 4. And looks like won't see Christian Parker quite yet. It's Coach Fuline satisfied with the group is starting units doing.
Just shows Mount Union's depth too on the bench. Insane.
Contrella in the game with Evans here. Contrella out to Black from 3. That one's short. Here comes Newsome looking fast. Here he goes up and finishes once again. Mount Union not wasting time in transition. Contrella out to Justice. Contrella, corner triple. It's good.
It's been all 3s for Otterbein right now. Looking good from behind the arc.
Lead cut down to 6 now, and it's important, I think, for the Cardinals just to keep this one within striking range, keep the fans in here engaged in the game. Here's Poole. Back out to Painter. Now Newsome. 7 to go on the shot clock. Stanilowski pulls up from 3. No good. Carter gets the rebound. Cardinals in the fast break finds Black underneath. Black able to finish the layup.
Made him look silly out there with the fake.
Cardinals slowly inching their way back into this one. 4-point game. Poole gives it to Newsome. He steps back from 3. That one's no good. Justice Out to Evans. Gets it back. Carter. He's got Painter Jr. on him. Now to Contrella. Miscommunication right there by, I believe, Cam Evans and Reed Black. Going to be a turnover there for the Cardinals. It's their first one of the game.
You see Hill is playing Black a little tighter on the arc right now, seeing that he can hit the 3-ball.
And looks like Christian Parker checks into the game for the first time. It'll be Anthony Holmes down low. See if they can somewhat control him today. Stanilowski to Parker. Hands it back off. Here's Newsom. Winds up for 3 once again. That one's off. He's had a rough start to this game. Poole gets offensive board though. Poole. Fade away. That one's no good.
Great defense by Carter right there. Keep him in.
Evans gets us. Thought about getting a screen from Holmes. Here's Raines. Calls for the screen. 10 to go on the shot clock. Holmes to Evans. Working against Poole. Drives in. Layup's good.
Great finish with the right hand.
And Cam Evans has arguably, I'd say, the best handles on this Cardinal basketball team. Here's Newsom trying to feed Parker underneath. Holmes denies the pass. Raines to Holmes. Holmes unable to gather that one, and be another turnover for the Cardinals.
Poole stuck his hand in there, and that's what caused the turnover.
Taking a look at Newsom here. He's got 5 points, 2 for 5. Started out hot, but missed his last 3. Stanilowski bringing this one up. 2-point lead for the 10th ranked Purple Raiders. Parker trying to post up Holmes underneath to get it to him. Gets the double team and just making it look easy underneath there. Through the double team, Parker able to finish.
Trying everything they can to contain him. It's just not working.
And you can tell the clear point of emphasis is to stop Parker in the inside. Corner 3, splash!
Cardinals looking good right now from behind the arc.
Justin Carter draining that one, makes it a 1-point game. It's his first bucket of the game tonight. Stanilowski. Skiratis draws the foul against Raines. Coach Winter's not happy with that one. And that won't be called on the floor, so Purple Raiders will take this one out of bounds here. Jay Davis checking into the game here for Justin Carter. Painter looking to inbound this one, gets it in, catch and shoot. Stanilowski drains it.
The long 2 falls.
Right now, Cardinals still down by 3. Evans driving in left side. It's stood up by Skiratis. Turns around on him, hits the shot with the foul.
And one, baby. Had the inside move on him, and he just had to foul him. He was going in.
Evans, with his first bucket of the night, sees the second leading scorer for the Cardinals. In a terrific sophomore season, averaging 13 points per game, 78% free throw shooter. Unable to hit that one though, so lead stays at 1 at the moment for Mount Union. Stanilowski, step back. It's good once again.
That's looking to be a shot right now. He's pulled it off a few times.
Stanilowski averaging a little over 13 points per game, 3.5 boards, second leading scorer for this Purple Raider squad. Here's Evans. steps back and unable to respond. Parker hauls in the board. Stanilowski bringing this one up once again. He's got 6 tonight. He feeds Parker. The outside, that three's no good. Follow up though by Poole.
Just too big inside right there.
You just cannot lose your concentration for even an instant against this Mount Union team or they'll make you pay. Evans out to Davis. He throws up a 3, no good. Here comes Painter in transition. Gets a screen. He pulls up for a triple. That one's off.
Mount Union looking to get quick buckets right now.
Raines work against Stanilowski. Kicks it back out to Evans. Raines gets a screen from Holmes. 10 to go in the shot clock for the Cardinals here. Evans drives in again. Goes denied by Poole. Davis, though, with the offensive rebound and second chance points.
Great follow-up, not giving up on the play right there.
And those are the kind of plays MJ Davis has kind of made all season long. Those hustle plays. They don't show up on the box score that often, but, I mean, his impact is definitely felt. Painter Jr., corner 3. No good. Contrella. He's driving in. Has to find somebody. He does. Evans looking left. Back out Raines for 3. No good. Rebound by Painter Jr. He draws a foul against Holmes. I believe that would just be Anthony Holmes' first personal. But I'm sure Coach Williams is trying to keep his bigger guys like Holmes and Black, Carter, in as little foul trouble as possible here.
Yeah, not much size on the Cardinals team, so keeping those guys out of foul trouble, keeping Mount Union's big guys in check is really what they need right now.
Here's Stanilowski. And Parker seems to be called for. We got Reed Blackett back in the game too, guarding Parker. He gets it, swings it out. Keller, no good, and they're going to call a foul. They're going to call an offensive foul. Mount Union, that one's going against Logan Hill.
Looks like they're saying he swept the legs on that box out.
Here's Evans bringing this one up for the Cardinals. Still down by 3. Been the story of the game so far. Evans, back to Black. Justice feeds Black. He's got Hill on him. Backing into Hill. Dancing on him. Fades away.
Pretty.
You can tell Reed Black is feeling himself early in this one. He's got his confidence, letting that one fly.
Reminiscent of Kobe right there. Just the numbers are reversed.
Here's Parker now. He's working against Black. Here's Keller. He drives in, throws it up, and draws the foul. I want to go against MJ Davis.
Got him on the arm.
So looks like Andrew Keller heading to the line for the first time in this one. Shooting about 77% from the free throw line. Usually averages a little over 6 points per game. Unable to hit his first. And don't forget, here at halftime, we got an exclusive little senior day interview with Reed Black, Jake Justice, Brandon Glasgow. We sat all 3 of them down yesterday, so we don't want to miss that at the half. Keller makes his second. Justice bringing this one up. Hands off to Carter. Now Patrick, he's scoreless in this one, and gonna say foul is committed on the floor. Going against Stanilowski.
Both teams getting a little chippy now.
And the leading scorer so far, Reed Black, 7 points. We'll see if he can keep this one up.
Showing out for senior day.
Yeah. Evans dives in, finds Carter in the corner. He pump fakes, working on Parker down low. Carter throws it up, a shot, and hits.
That gets the student section fired up.
So far, the Cardinals have been able to score and kind of contain Parker on both sides of the ball. So he feeds Hill underneath, and another turnover committed by the Purple Raiders.
Great anticipation right there by Carter. He saw the pass going down in the short corner, got there just in time.
Carter having another great game so far. This one all tied up. Cardinals have a chance to take the lead for the first time today. Black finds Justice down low, and that one blocked though. Justice able to tip that pass back, and Carter recovers. Evans from 3. No good. Patrick gets the offensive board. Here's Carter. He'll test out his range, and it's good!
He's got 2 on the day. He is a sneaky three-point shooter.
Timeout called by Mount Union, 6:55 remaining. Cardinals have the 3-point lead against the 10th ranked Purple Raiders. We'll take a timeout with them. You're listening to the home of the Cardinals here on Boxcast TV. Welcome back here at Reynolds Court. Gail Londo, Gail Dent here with you. 6:55 remaining in the first half. Cardinals trying to upset the 10th ranked Purple Raiders. They have the 3-point lead, led behind Justin Carter, Reed Black. Carter with 8, Black with 7. So far, Cardinals have seemed to figure out this Purple Raider team at the time being. Christian Parker has got 2 points, 1 rebound tonight so far in 7 minutes. So we'll see if they can keep that up, and that's going to be key.
Cardinals are playing great defense on him right now. The Cardinals are playing a spread out 2-3, which is working wonders for them.
Here's Hill. Black all over him. Gives it up to Stanilowski. He drives in. Step back 3 once again. Unable to get that one to fall. Black gets the board. Patrick, he's still scoreless then. The Cardinals have the 3-point lead, so I'm sure they'd love to get him going. Carter to Black down low. Black working against Hill in the paint. Gets by him and draws the foul. They're going to say that one was on the floor though prior to the shot.
Got him with the hesitation, then he looped around to the right side. Great move there by Black.
Yeah, Black's been kind of putting these defenders on skates so far. He's been having a very good game. I mean, like I said, he did come into this one confident. I feel like he kind of got skipped out on the last game just because he was in foul trouble for most of it, and he's definitely making up for it so far here today. Justice gets into Patrick. He shoots, can't get it to fall though, and Stanilowski comes away with the board. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Keller feeds Parker down low. He's got Black on him. Working against Black. Parker reverses and hits the layup.
Used his length right there on the baseline. Got the reverse layup to go in.
Parker up to 4 points tonight. He's coming into this one Third link score in the OAC, about 19 points per game. Evans baseline and draws the foul there against Keller.
Refs are getting a little chippy now, ending the first half. Wasn't like it in the beginning.
Raines will come in for Evans here. Justice gets into Carter. Back to Justice. Patrick. He attacks, and good defensive play right there by Poole. They're going to say it's Mount Union basketball there.
That has the entire crowd surprised right there.
Yeah, Coach Winter's pleading his case, but the officials are going to walk over and discuss now, maybe. They're talking about reversing the call here, but because yeah, it looked like Poole poked that one out of Patrick's hands and it was out on Poole there. That's just my initial thought, but they're going to change the call in favor of the Cardinals.
Yeah, it looked like Poole poked it out and no one else touched it. It went so fast out of bounds, I don't think anybody could touch it.
So Cardinals will get it here. 15 go on the shot clock. Justice to Raines. Having trouble handing that one off. Here's Justice. 8 to go. Raines. 4 to go. Raines has to get rid of it. Black, fadeaway mid-range jumper, rolling in and out. Another offensive rebound. Poole with a rejection. Cardinals get another chance here on offense. Carter working against Parker. Hands it to Reed. Black lays it up. Bang, bang.
Newsom just stumbled right there. Had the inside and got it in.
Reed Black on pace for a career day here. So far he's perfect from the field, 9 points. Here's Poole from 3. No good. Another rebound for Black. Here's Carter now. Got Poole on him. Carter working inside. Spins, fades, not quite able to finish that one. Parker holds in the rebound.
Good move, he had the separation.
Parker to Newsom, and he finishes. And Christian Parker is bringing the ball up. Looked like all the Cardinals just kind of left the runway wide open for him there. No one wanted to stand in front of the big man. Carter from 3. Another one!
He is lighting it up from behind the arc today.
Yeah, Justin Carter erupting from the three-point line so far today. 11 points, 3 for 3 from three-point range, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and right now, I mean, him and Reed Black have kind of been the dynamic duo. Both of those guys keeping the Cardinals in this one. They have 20 of the 29 points for the Cardinals, both of those guys. Both 4 for 6 from the field. And right now, rather than, Christian Parker, that was the headline coming in, being unstoppable. Right now it's been Reed Black and Justin Carter who's been unstoppable for the Cardinals, so Naeem's got to figure something out here.
Yeah, that 3 by Carter, that was NBA range right there.
Mm-hmm. Cardinals have the 4-point lead, largest in the game for them. Remember, they're coming into this game too on a 6-game winning streak. They've been high the second half of the season here. Newsom to Parker down low. Parker turnaround jumper, no good that time, and they're gonna say foul called there.
Parker just got a little too greedy right there, trying to get through 2 Cardinals defenders. Picks up the foul.
So now Raines will inbound this one here. They'll check MJ Davis in real quick. Yeah, Cardinals almost started that play 4-on-5 for a second. Purple Raiders applying that full court press here. A little 3.5 to go here in the first. Raines to Justice. Justice able to get past half court. To Patrick. Patrick. Davis. Now Black down low. Patrick from 3. No good that time. And fight for the rebound. Black comes away with it, but ends up losing it. Poole.
Black being aggressive down low. Playing a great game so far.
Here's Parker working on Davis. No good once again from Parker, and Raines saves it.
What a hustle play by Raines right there.
And I think that's kind of the difference right now is the Cardinals are kind of just out hustling the Purple Raiders. Justice gives it off to Raines. Cardinals got 10 to work with here on the shot clock. Raines working against Poole, drives in, back to Justice, pump fake from 3. No good. Rebound by Parker. That's his 3rd rebound. He's got 4 points to go along with him. Stanilowski to Poole. He attacks, lays it up with the left, and finishes.
Good seal off by Parker right there, just getting the easy lane.
2-point game. Cardinals have the lead. 2 minutes to play in this first half. Raines back to Justice. Inside here, Patrick. He turns around, jumps, and sinks it.
That gets Patrick going right now.
Patrick, that's just his first shot. That's just his first make from the field. 0 for 6 prior to that one, but we'll see if that one gets him going. 1:49 remaining here in the first half timeout. But Dallas, Patrick, just 2 points. Cardinals have the 4-point lead. I think that's kind of the big thing right now, because if you can get Patrick going along with Carter and Black, then, I mean, that could really, you could be able to build a little bit more of just a 2-3-point lead.
Yeah, you got Black down low. You got Patrick who can really play anywhere. Both those guys, if they're on point, it's going to be a pretty good day for the Cardinals.
So far, too, for Mount Union, Christian Parker, he's 2 for 4 from the field. 4 points, 3 rebounds. Not having his typical numbers so far, but I mean that could all just change in an instant. So keep an eye on that. Besides him, leading scorer for the Purple Raiders, Newsom with 7 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 blocks. But we'll see who else kind of steps up here. Like we said, this whole roster is deadly, so any guy can go off in a matter of a few seconds.
Yeah, if one guy's not having a good day, another guy can just pick off right where they started. Drop 15.
Yeah, Logan Hill had that strong start with getting those quick 4 points, but since then he's been quiet. And don't forget, here at the half, we'll have an exclusive interview with Ree Black, Brandon Galaska, and Jake Justice. Stay tuned for that. 1:49 to play here. Stanilowski gets a screen. Here's Painter, feeds Parker down low. Davis able to kind of telegraph that pass, but stays here with Mount Union.
Yeah, great job by Davis right there. Saw it coming, got his hand in the right place. Unfortunate that it just went out of bounds.
Painter inbounding this one here for Mount Union. Gets in, Stanilowski. We've got 13 to go on the shot clock. Here's Poole now. Back to Stanilowski. Good find, good finish.
Great give and go right there. Had him on his back for the easy lay.
Cardinals have the 2-point lead still. Minute 15 remaining. Evans to Patrick on the block. Patrick turns around, jumps. Can't get that one to fall either.
He's just right there. It'll drop at any second.
There's Parker working on Holmes. Parker finishes and one. That's what you can't let happen if you're Anthony Holmes. It's fine to foul him, but you don't want to give him those 3-point opportunities.
Yeah, if you get him going, he won't stop. He has a high motor.
As Black will sub back into the game. Parker, chance to retake the lead here. Hits the free throw. So Parker up to 7 points now. Less than a minute to go. Here's Justice. To Evans. Gets a screen. Evans loses it. Poole comes away with it. And he'll just kind of tuck this one.
Looks like they were going to go on the break right there, but he pulled it back. Looks like they want a last shot type situation.
Yeah. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 10 seconds here. Here's Stanislawski working against Justice. He kicks out to Painter. Now Parker. He takes a long two, and he sinks it. What a shot. He can just hit it from anywhere, huh?
Yeah. It looks like he's getting going right now, too. He's feeling himself.
And Justice able to recover. Here's Black, 2 to go. To Evans, last second three. No good. So Purple Raiders went on a little bit of a run, fueled by their main man, Christian Parker. He's got 9 points, 3 rebounds at the half. He was kept in check for most of the game, but that and one kind of fueled him, and then he went down and got another easy bucket. But the Cardinals, I think, are still satisfied with this score at halftime, 31-34. What do you think that Otterbein needs to do in the second half to possibly upset Mount Union?
Well, I mean, Christian Parker, he was getting going at the end of the half. I think you have to shut him down. And also limiting the three-pointers, too. Mount Union took a lot of them right there, and they were hitting them here and there, but I think they'll get going in the second half. And then also boxing out. They did a great job right there boxing out in the first half. I think they need to keep that going in the second half if they want to win this game.
Yeah, size is definitely going to play a factor. So far has and will continue to do so in the second half, but Dallas Patrick just 1 for 8 from the field, just 2 points, so I'm sure Coach Williams is hoping he gets going. But so far, Justin Carter, Reed Black, 20 of the 31 points. Both the seniors getting it done, keeping the Cardinals in this one. But I agree with you. You need to keep Christian Parker in check. This guy's too talented, and it just takes a quick moment. Like we said, he was having a subpar game, and all of a sudden, bang, he's putting up usual numbers, 9 and 3 at the half. So I'm sure Coach Williams is going to continue to stress that, is shut him down, let the other guys try to beat us, and that's what was working for him for most of that first half. But that will do it here for the end of one. Cardinals down 31-34, 10th ranked Mount Union. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, though. We'll have our exclusive interview with seniors Reed Black, Brandon Galaska, and Jake Justice right now.
I'm from Wadsworth, Ohio as well.
So my dad played growing up, and he played at the college level, or at least tried to. And so that's kind of where I got the love for it, really ever since I could remember. Like, he coached me through, like, at a young age, all the way up until, like, middle school ball. So that's kind of where I started.
I started when I was, I'd say around like 6 to 7 years old, played in like a church league. But the thing that made me really want to pursue basketball and get better was, at the time, I had a next door neighbor who was a senior or a junior or senior in high school, and he played on the Wadsworth basketball team. And I would always see him outside practicing and shooting on the basketball hoop in his driveway. And I remember going out there when I was young and just like looking up to him. He was a big dude. He was like 6'5", 6'6", and going to the Wadsworth basketball games and watching him. And it was just like so cool to see like someone like do what I wanted to do, like pretty similar to myself as well. So that got me into it. And plus all my friends played. That's how I formed a lot of my relationships growing up, is through sports and basketball especially. And I've just always liked to be around the guys and have fun playing.
I would say being like from the Akron area, and when I was younger, like
LeBron James was a big household name around that time, and I was a huge Cavs fan. So when I was younger, like my brother, my dad, we would always watch the Cavs games together. And so that kind of like what made me fall in love with the game. And like going up to the Q in Cleveland and watching those games. And then I just stuck with it from a young age and kept playing, played on more teams, played with a lot of different guys, created a lot of good relationships, and it's kind of brought me to this point where I am now, and it's been a great journey.
So basketball was a big part of my decision. I wanted to play college ball, and I had it narrowed down to two schools. And after meeting with the coaching staff and with the team and taking it overnight, I just found it felt like home. And academics is a big part of it too. They had my major. Being in Columbus, right outside of Ohio State, having opportunities and networking, able to build relationships. So it kind of was like an all-in-one.
So I started getting slightly recruited a little bit my junior year of high school, and I went on a few college visits for basketball, and none of the schools I looked at were really I could see myself at. And this was before Otterbein came along, so then I started looking at some other schools, just like local schools like Kent State, Akron, typical Ohio schools just to go to school at. And then luckily my senior year of basketball, I think early in the season, Otterbein came along. They started recruiting Jake, and then they started recruiting me, and we took a visit, and I want to say the late winter of my senior year. And I remember Eddie Anders, Mo Beavers, Justin Carter. They took Jake and I around on a visit, and just bonding with them immediately. They seemed cool. I liked the campus. The area was very ideal for what I wanted to do, and I could see myself being in this area in the future. And obviously, I just like the close-knit Otterbein basketball community. So that's what led my choice to come to Otterbein.
For me, Otterbein was really the only school that recruited me for basketball out of high school, and I was not when I graduated, or when I was in my spring semester, my senior year of high school, I was not ready to be done playing basketball. So that was a big reason why I chose to come here, was to continue my basketball career. And then also living in the city of Columbus, there's a lot of great opportunities. And similar to what Reed said, when I came on my visit here, kind of just felt like home. I really liked the area, the town of Westerville, and the guys on the team that I met seemed like good dudes. So, yeah.
So my first year here was actually Andy's first year here. So I wasn't part of that, the Coach Euler. I wasn't part of that group. So when I first got here, you could see the culture shift to start happening, but it was going to take some time. Wasn't just going to happen right off rip. And then to now, I think they've done a great job recruiting not only great players, great individuals, great people that have came here. I've been able to build relationships with. We've built a brotherhood. I just feel like the culture and the team is really close, and we bond really well, and I think that's why we've had a lot of success on the floor this year.
Yeah, I kind of agree with what Braden said. The culture change wasn't an immediate thing, and it never will be. You have to instill that mindset, and you kind of have to you have to have players that want to do it. You can push players to have that mindset, but if they don't have that mindset at the end of the day, then it's not going to work out. But I think Coach Winters has done a great job of recruiting guys that fit in well with our program, and we're all really close. Out of my 4 years here, this is probably the closest team I've ever been a part of, and that translates really well onto the court because we can hold ourselves accountable, and when someone's not doing what they're supposed to do, then they can get called out or whatever. But I think just the culture change throughout my 4 years here has been something that I'm really proud of to be a part of. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's been a crazy journey. I mean, I've never gone through a coaching change in a sport in my career. So going from my freshman year to my sophomore year, going through that coaching change was a different experience, but it kind of taught me, and I'm sure some of the other guys that went through it, like, well, Reed's the only other guy, and Justin, but kind of like bared a little bit more responsibility on us being the guys that were older, and as the years went on, like, kind of responsibility fell on us to change that culture. And I think that we've done a pretty good job over the past 4 years of doing that and kind of bringing this program back to what it used to be. We're obviously not really there yet. I mean, you see that banner hanging on the wall in 2002, but that's what we're working towards. And it's a process, and I think we've done a good job so far. It's been a fun journey.
I would say the history's here. Like Jake said, the banner hanging up in the gym on 2002, and you can see that in Andy's 3 years here. We're working towards that goal. We're getting better and better each year. We're bringing in better recruits, but kind of also from an academic side, being in Columbus, about 20 minutes out of it, it's a great way to build network opportunities. And kind of just be in the center stage of Ohio, where it's not too far from, Cincinnati or Cleveland or Louisville, where you can really go anywhere and, be able to come out of here after 4 years and have a job.
Yeah, I think this is definitely the place to be at with our entire coaching staff. They've done a great job, and if we have some high school recruits come and watch our practices, and I think they can get that idea that it's not easy to be a college basketball player here and succeed, but that's a good thing, because nothing easy is ever worth striving for. That's a quote on our practice plan I just quoted. But yeah, this is the place to be at. I think we have an extremely close-knit team, and super glad, and I think anyone that wants to come here would have a great time.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what both of them said. For as far as school and future opportunities, it's a great area to be. It's one of the best areas to be in Ohio. And then as far as basketball, you're coming to a school that's in one of the best Division III college basketball conferences in the country. And a big thing, especially competing at the collegiate level, is having a team, teammates, and a coaching staff that you're willing to play, give everything you have for, and sacrifice for. And I think that's what we have here. It's really easy for me, and I'm sure the other guys on the team, to go out there every single day and grind and bust my butt for our coaches, just because we know how much time they put in and how much they sacrifice for us. I think that just comes back to the culture that we have here, and that would be my recruiting pitch.
I would say, kind of growing up in Cleveland, when I was younger, it was LeBron. I looked up to him and the Cavs, and when he left, I hated him. But I would say I kind of tried to mimic LeBron. Clearly, I'm not 6'8" and 250, but no, I would say that's who I really looked up to and kind of idoled as a kid, just because he was our guy.
Yeah, definitely. Growing up from the Akron area, it's hard not to look up to LeBron, and obviously everyone wants to model their game after LeBron, but you quickly realize you don't have his athleticism, so not everyone can do that. But once Kevin Love got to the Cavs, that was really cool, because I remember watching him on the Timberwolves. He was not the biggest guy on the court, but he played really hard. He had a good shot, and he rebounded the ball well. So I always admired him and liked watching him play.
I know I mentioned LeBron earlier. He was kind of a big reason that got me into playing the game of basketball, but definitely a player that kind of made me feel the way I do about basketball, and how much pride I take in it, is Kobe Bryant. He's my favorite player of all time, and has been for a long time. And kind of just how much pride he had in the game, and how much he cared for it, and how much it meant to him. That's stuck with me for a long time. And every day I go out there, I don't take it for granted, and I've kind of got that from like just reading some of his quotes and some of his books. And yeah, I'd say definitely Kobe.
I don't think. Actually, I would always wear the same thing, like the shoot around, like the same two things. Like if we play on Wednesday, I'll wear the same thing on Wednesdays, and I'll wear the same thing on Saturdays.
Not that I know of, honestly. So
Here with men's head basketball coach for Otterbein. Welcome back here to Reynolds Court here, the Rike Center. Garrett Wandel, Cale Dent here with you. Cardinals down by 3 against 10th ranked Mount Union. And for most of that first half, they did a good job containing Christian Parker, but that last minute or two kind of let him get loose. He ended up finishing the half with 9 points, 3 rebounds, and we kind of both agreed up here that if the Cardinals hope to possibly upset Mount Union today, they're gonna have to continue to keep him in check. They can't really allow him, to go off like he did those last few minutes of the first half.
Yeah, that little run he had at the end of the first half probably will catapult him into having a great second half as well.
Reed Black, Justin Carter, they were having their way, and Reed Black, he always says it's a good day. It's a good day, pregame if he gets Jimmy John's. I'm guessing he had his Jimmy John's sub before this one because he sure is acting like 9 points, 4 rebounds, no fouls in that first half. Hoping to keep that up. Will be Cardinal basketball start this one out.
That's something Black focused on too, not having as many fouls. Doing a great job.
Carter coming out with a little bandage on his head. Not the first time we've seen him like that. Turnaround jumper, no good this time, and Poole able to get that rebound. Talking about Poole, he's got 5 points at the half, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, also 2 blocks and a steal. Is leading OAC in steals and blocks, so I think that's his unanimous Defensive Player of the Year award for him there, as that layup's good by Poole.
Great feed inside, caught the defense slipping, just threw it into the middle, easy bucket.
Contrella now bringing this one up. Starts the second half for Galaska. Here's Patrick, no good that time. Continues to struggle from the field, 1 for 9.
That's a shot he wants to take though, right there, his pull-up game.
And good defense there from Carter, deflects the pass, Stenilowski comes up with it. Gets a screen. Trying to feed Poole, ends up in Patrick's hands.
Didn't see it coming.
Here's Patrick. Justice now. Back to Patrick. Working against Newsom. Patrick, pump fake, fades away now again, and no good. Struggles continue.
He wanted the foul right there. I thought he got him up on the nose area.
Newsom finds Hill underneath. Hill loses it, and they're going to roll it Mount Union basketball, but another good defensive possession right there from Reed Black.
He's been playing great defense so far, keeping his body in front of defenders. Looks like he has Hall of Fame brick wall enabled right now.
He's been not giving up any ground. He's 6'6", but he's a big guy, He's got a lot of muscle mass on him down there. An offensive foul committed by Poole. Good job from Contrella.
Poole just pushed a little bit too much inside right there. Got him with the charge.
And we mentioned Mount Union, they're averaging 82 points per game. Defense isn't going to be the issue in this game for the Cardinals if they want to win. It's going to be their offense. Are they going to be able to keep up with Mount Union? Because I feel like even with how good this Cardinal team is playing defense, they're still going to have to score, I feel like, in the high 60s and 70 range if they want to come out with the victory. Black hands it off, and it's going to be an offensive foul once again called.
Be on Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick not having the game you'd like to remember here on Senior Day.
Starting off a little bit slow to start the second half.
Yeah, so far the top two linked scores for the Cardinals, just a combined 3 for 16, 6 points by Patrick and Evans today.
Those are two guys you want to feed the ball to right now.
Stanilowski from 3. No good. Black gets the rebound. Hauls it to Justice. Back to Carter. Carter working on Poole. Drives in. Throws it up, and they're going to say it could travel.
Pretty display of moves right there. Got him where he wanted. Just not a great payout.
Cardinals still scoreless in the second half. 3 minutes have passed. Here's Painter. Stanilowski, Newsom from 3, no good. And Black hauls in the rebound once again, got tangled up with Hill there. He'll be called for the foul.
Black has been doing an outstanding job on rebounds right here, boxing out Hill. He's doing a great job on these last 2 possessions, getting in position and boxing him out and getting the ball where the ball needs to be.
Yeah, you can tell he's been looking forward to this one, and I think he's had this game circled on his calendar, not only because it's Senior Day, but I think he just wanted to get back out there against this elite competition, kind of prove that he's a solid player. Here's Evans. 4 points tonight, 2 for 6 from the field, working against Stanilowski. Double team, back out to Patrick. 6 to go on the shot clock. Patrick drives in, hands it off to Evans, and blocked by Newsom. Here's Painter. Euros, can't quite finish. Parker on the follow, that one's no good. And they're gonna rule that Cardinal basketball. So, the opportunities were there for Mount Union. They just couldn't quite finish it. I think that's a shot that Parker oftentimes makes. So Cardinals catch a little bit of a break that time.
Yeah, 9 times out of the 10, that's a shot close in range he makes.
Cardinals scoreless still. 4 minutes into the second half. They get some points on the board. Justice. And Black will be called for the illegal screen that time. That's his first personal.
Cardinals struggling on defense with fouls and turnovers early. Haven't scored yet since the second half started.
Yeah, fortunate their defense has been bailing them out so far the second half. They've yet to score, and Mount Union's only scored 2 points. So they need to get some points on the board, before this one starts getting low out of hand. Stanilowski, Parker down low now, working against Black, swings it, Painter from 3. No good once again. Poole offensive board, no good. Poole once again, this time he hits.
You give them too many chances like that, they're going to make it one time.
Patrick driving in, he goes up, draws the foul. 2 free throws coming in now for Dallas Patrick. And we're talking about, too, the three ball, especially for Mount Union. Once they get that going, you can expect a big kind of explosion of points. So far, Mount Union just 1 for 12 from 3-point range today. That's well under their season average. And that's what's also been kind of keeping the Cardinals in this one. Patrick misses his first free throw, though. Normally a 76% free throw shooter. Hits the second. Gets the Cardinals on the board for the first time here in this second half. Stanilowski. Swings it at Painter. He's driving baseline, kicks it to Parker. He throws up the shot and hits. Smothered on that one.
Pretty play right there, going baseline. Everyone corralled to him, then he just threw it middle.
8-point lead now for Mount Union. Patrick searching for his first field goal of the second half. 0 for 3 so far. Here's Hannah from deep. No good. That one's short. Stanilowski to Parker. Foul on the entry pass by Hannah.
It's hard containing Christian down there. He's just a force down low. Then Mount Union wants those one-on-one opportunities with him and utilize them.
And there'll be a timeout called here. 14:39 remaining. We'll take one with them. You're listening to the home of the Cardinals here on Boxcast TV. Welcome back to the Rike Center here at Reynolds Court. Garrett Wandel, Cale Dent here with you. Cardinals down by 8 against 10th ranked Mount Union, and Cardinals have hit a bit of a dry spell here in the second half. Just 1 point coming from the free throw line. It kind of feels like a balloon. The air has been let out of the balloon so far in this place, and the Cardinals desperately need a bucket, I feel like, just to get the fans, the student section, back involved in this game.
Yeah, I really agree. Get something from either Carter or Black, who's been having a great game so far. Get it to one of those guys and get the Cardinals back on track to where they need to be.
Mm-hmm. It is Purple Raider basketball. Stanilowski feeds Newsom, stripped by Evans. Here comes Cam off the Reigns from 3. No good. Hannah, offensive board, denied by Parker. Another chance here. Justice from 3. This time it falls.
Got it. That's what the Cardinals needed right there. A big 3 to get momentum back.
Big shot coming from Jake Justice. 5-point game. Here's Poole to Parker down low. He gets double team fouled, and 2 free throws coming up for him that time. And I think Evans a little shaken up on that one. He helped Hannah on the double team. He's gonna hop off the court there. Reblock will check in for him. But definitely a better option than just letting Parker get the easy 2 in a situation like that. Parker, not the best free throw shooter, just shooting 68% from the line. So trying to make him earn it. Purple Raiders just 3 for 5 tonight from the free throw line. Hits his first. He's up to 12 points on the day.
Black comes back into the game, giving them some height for that Mount Union front court.
And it seems like, when Reed Black's been in the game and matched up with Parker, he hasn't been able to do too much down low. And he goes perfect from the line. Lead back up to 7. Evans gets double team, hits the deck, and gives off to Reigns. Reigns driving in. Justice trying the 3 again. He hits again.
Back-to-back 3s for Justice. He's feeling himself right now.
Justice gets the game to within 4 now. And he's a guy that, he's deadly from beyond the arc. He just doesn't take that many shots too often. Trying to feed Parker down low. That one denied by Carter. Painter in the corner. No good once again from beyond the arc. Carter to Justice. on the fast break. Now Rains to Evans. Evans sizing up Painter here, 15 to go on the shot clock. And he loses it. Stanilowski to Parker, and he lays it up through the contact.
I thought it was going to be a jam-out session right there from Parker. Luckily, Carter was right there.
Yeah, good hustle there by Carter. Just wasn't able to do enough to make Carter miss that shot, and foul called on Newsom this time.
Thank you so much.
And taking a look at the OAC rankings, Mount Union's got the 2 seed in this one, unless Heidelberg beats Marietta today. So we'll kind of see what happens there, but that will be a whole weird thing if that happens. If Otterbein wins, Heidelberg loses. We'll see what happens with the 3 seed. Both teams have the same record, so this game is important for everybody besides really Mount Union when it comes to OAC standings. Here's Davis, and he turns it over.
Look down low. It was a good look, just the length is too much.
Painter, step back. No good. He's been having a tough time out there today. Evans gets a screen. Drives in to Black, underneath Black, able to get it.
Got the Cardinal roll right there.
Black, 11 points today, 6 rebounds.
Cardinals notice the Purple Raiders' 3-point struggles going into a 2-3 right now.
Here's Painter, back to Poole, Stanilowski, Poole. Parker, down low, gets triple team, throws it up, and they're going to call a foul.
Late foul call right there. Student section is not loving that one.
So Parker will head to the line for 2 more free throws. Hits his first. So Parker tonight up to 16 points. He's got 4 rebounds, so he's having a typical Christian Parker night. It's just, I guess really his supporting cast is not being there quite as much today.
He's been kind of a quiet scorer too, just scoring a few points here and there.
Up to 17. It's a few off his season average. Cardinals down by 6. Justice swings it back to Patrick. Patrick, he fades away, and that shot's no good once again for Patrick.
Not having his best of days right now.
Stanilowski to Newsom. He winds up from 3. Splash!
That 3 gets them going right there.
And well overdue right there from Mount Union. 1 for 14 up until that point from downtown. Before the make from Newsom, and foul called down low against Skiratis.
Like I've said before, the refs are getting a little bit more chippy on these foul calls. Already 10 between each team. 10 combined, excuse me.
Justice inbounding the ball here for the Cardinals. Gets it into Reed. Now Patrick. Patrick kicks out to Carter. He winds up from 3. Oh, good that time. It's his first miss from behind the arc today.
That's a good shot for him. He was 3 for 3. Shot he wants to take.
Here's Poole underneath, working against Carter. Poole goes over him, but can't finish. Black gets the other rebound.
Way to stand him up right there. Had nowhere to go.
Here's Justice. Gives it to Carter. Carter working against Stanilowski. Down low, he goes up, but can't finish.
Parker got his hand on it right there.
Reaching the halfway point here. Stanilowski throws up a 2. That one's no good. Poole able to snag that rebound and get some more second chance points.
Yeah, Poole 5th in the OAC in rebounding, and he shows it right there. That size and athleticism.
As Poole's starting to get things going, there'll be a timeout called here by Coach Winters. And, I mean, yeah, Poole, he just is an overall complete player. 2 steals, 2 blocks, 1 steal tonight, 2 assists, 11 rebounds, 9 points. I mean, he's on double-double watch. It'll just be a matter of time until he hits that. Of course, Christian Park was 17 tonight, 4 rebounds. Newsom, 10 points. They have the 9-point lead. I mean, they have the 11-point lead, and they're only shooting 2 for 15 from beyond the arc. So the Cardinals really need to figure out a rhythm here offensively. Just 9 points so far, midway through the second half. That just simply will not cut it. So you got a lot of ground to make up here, and with a very high offensive team, you gotta. I mean, Carter, he's been quiet the second half, but you got to look to maybe, your top 2 guys that you've gone with all season long, with either Patrick or Evans, who, like I mentioned, up until this point, combined 3 for 18 from the field, just 7 points between the both of them. And I think that's really the issue here, why the Cardinals are down by 11.
Yeah, you got to find a way to keep up with this team. I mean, 82 points per game. It's not a matter of how good you play defense. It's a matter of if you can make shots or not. And the Cardinals are just not doing that right now. And the lead has extended because Mount Union is making shots.
Right, yeah, 51 points midway through the second half. I'm sure Coach Winters, if you said your team's only going to go up 51, he said he'll take that, with the team, averaging over 80 points per game. We'll just see if this Cardinal offense can catch any fire here this final 10 minutes. Here's Raines, quick catch and shoot. He hits it.
That gets the Cardinals going right there. Raines, high motor guy. That's who you want to hit the 3.
Stanilowski bringing this one up here. Skouradis, now Parker. Back to Skouradis, he pump fakes. Skouradis winds up from deep. He sinks a triple with a response.
Answers right there. Mount Union picking their stride behind the arc.
Contrella gets a screen from Black. Now here's Patrick. Back to Contrella. Contrella looking for somebody. Gets Black. Back to Raines. 7 to go on the shot clock. Raines drives in and gets denied by Poole.
That is just a big man down there.
Man, that was looking like the LeBron James block type there, going against the backboard, and there is Poole.
Thinking the same thing right there.
Yeah, 6'5", that young man can definitely get up. Here's Parker now. 5 to go on the shot clock. Cross-court pass, extra pass now. Skouradis, Newsom, corner 3. No good, and rebounded by Carter. Black, give this one up to Raines here. Raines back to Carter, now Black. He'll take the triple, that's short. Patrick gets the board. Back to Raines. Raines gets hit, and that'll be called on the floor.
Cardinals looking at a bonus opportunity with one more foul with only 8 minutes left.
Yeah, Mount Union, no more fouls to give here. Cam Evans will come in for Contrella, and we'll see if Evans can get something going here. As Evans, he scored 21 against Mount Union last time. They went up to Alliance, but only 4 points to show for it tonight. Good pass by Reed Black, and a slam by Carter.
Slamma jamma. Carter gets him going.
that right there is a big momentum bucket. Gets this crowd back into it. 9-point game. Stanilowski. Parker down low. Parker goes up. Foul called and one. What a response by the sophomore.
Just trading buckets right now. When it seems like the Cardinals are getting momentum, Mount Union just comes back and makes a bucket. Keeps that lead at a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and right now, the way the game's been going, Mount Union perfectly fine with just trading buckets. As Parker cannot hit the three-point play, though. 11-point lead still for 10th-ranked Mount Union. Evans back to Justice. Carter. Here's Black. On the block, Black. That pass deflected. Justice comes away with it. Justice to Patrick, and he draws a foul. So 2 free throws coming up now for Dallas Patrick. And they're going to throw a technical. I'm not sure who was it against. Was it, you saying the coach?
It looked like it was Poole.
Oh, Poole got the technical?
Yeah, they're throwing up the 3-0 to the scorer's table. Looks like it was him.
So now Cardinals will get 2 free throws in the ball back here. And Jake Justice heads to the line. Justice, 78% free throw shooter this season. And that's, I mean, by Poole there, that's just, I'm not sure what was said down there, but something that wanted a technical. It's a quick momentum shift right there. Cardinals now, chance to get 2 points here and a shot at it again on offense, so. No good that time by Justice. He goes 1 for 2 from the line. And now Patrick, yeah, will head to the line for 2 more free throws.
Yeah, I do not know what Poole said or did. All in that confusion right there, but could be a momentum shifter for the Cardinals.
Patrick hits his first free throw. Just 4 points tonight for the junior. League score for the Cardinals, usually over 14 points per game. Goes perfect from the line, though, cutting the lead down now to 8.
Something to keep your eye on, too. That was Poole's 4th, so that might be a change in how the game plays out.
Yeah, Poole's been all over the floor defensively, so that maybe might open up the paint a little bit here for the Cardinals.
Cardinals playing a 1-3-1 right here.
Here's another 3. That one's short. Carter gets the board. Patrick dives in. Not able to finish that layup. This is the kind of day it's been for Dallas Patrick, really summed up in one play. Parker feeds Hill underneath. Good play by Carter. He gets the steal. He'll hand this one off to Evans here. 6:25 to play. Cardinals down by 8. Evans drives in and draws the foul. 2 free throws coming up for Cam Evans here.
Black did a good job stealing him off, and Hill was just trying to get in front, but push foul was called.
Evans so far tonight, 4 points, 0 for 1 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds. Hits his first. Cardinals slowly fighting their way back into this one here. Free throw make it a 2-possession game for the Cardinals. And he hits the second. Evans up to 6 points on the night. 6-point game now. A little over 6 minutes to play. Here's Newsom. Back to Skaratis. Now Newsom again. Baseline, kicks it back out to Hill, and Justice snags that one. Justice. Back up to Evans. He'll get the offense set up here. It's a big possession for the Cardinals here. They could get this one within 4-3 possible single possession game. Evans through the contact, and he hits the deck hard. Foul called there on Logan Hill. And looking at, that'd be 5 on Hill.
That's big.
So he's done. Because I saw Galaska down there kind of waving, showing the 5 and waving to him, so.
Yeah, I think he knew it too.
Yeah.
He just started running towards the bench after that.
So that's a big loss right there for Mount Union. They lose some height. And Logan Hill tonight, he's been in foul trouble all night. Only 13 minutes played, 4 points, 2 rebounds. He had that strong start, but since then, he couldn't get anything really going.
Yeah. You know, at the start of the game, yeah, he hit a few buckets, and then he quietly went off the path. And now, 5 fouls. That height is kind of gone for Mount Union.
Evans hits the first. And like you mentioned, Poole with 4 personals too. He's still not in the game, so we'll see when he gets checked back in. But yeah, with both Hill and Poole out of the game, 2 guys that are good defensive players for your squad.
Yeah, Mount Union has to rely on their guard play now, really. Get some shots, get it into Parker as well. We'll see how these 5 minutes, 40 seconds play out.
Yeah, 5:39 to play. Timeout called here by Mount Union. 52-56, and this is going to be an interesting final 5 minutes, 39 seconds. We'll see when they decide to put Poole back in the game, and if they are able to get to him, make him foul out of the game. That'll be another big loss for Mount Union. And Cam Evans looking to come alive here lately too, so if he can get going, Justin Carter, Reed Black, those kind of big 3 right now for Otterbein. They just need to keep putting points on the board. I mean, they got the crowd back in it. 5:39 to play. There's not really any time to mess around here, especially with a team as talented as Mount Union. But you got to applaud this Cardinal defense today. 56 points to one of the best teams in the country. I mean, I think I can confidently say they're going to hold them to under 80 today, possibly even under 70 is what it's looking like. But I think they're going to have to keep them under 70 if they hope to come out with a victory, though.
Yeah, Justice and Carter, as of late, are playing great defense, picking balls off, playing great in that 1-3 run, especially Carter, playing that one position down low, going baseline to baseline. He's been quick, kind of like a jackrabbit going down there, picking off passes, playing great defense. Look forward to him playing great defense as we move forward.
Yeah, Carter tonight, 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists with a steal. And of course, Jake Justice, 2 steals tonight, 7 points. And Justice has been locking down Stanilowski, just 8 points. Stanilowski, usually the second leading scorer, averaging over 13 per game. Here's Parker driving in. That is stripped by Evans. Here come the Cardinals, 2-on-1. Evans goes up and finishes.
High riser right there on that finish. Played him out on that 2-on-1. Great finish by Evans.
2-point game. Stanilowski from 3. No good. Black gets the rebound. And Evans, he's not having his typical offensive game, but he's been coming up with some big defensive plays lately. He has it. Back to Patrick. Now Black to Evans. 8 to go on the shot clock. Evans driving in. Evans throws it up again. Good defense this time by Stanilowski. Parker to Newsom. Newsom able to hit the layup.
Caught the defense slipping. Just threw it up court like a football pass.
Yeah, underrated game. A part of Parker's game that I've seen today, I think, is just his passing and his vision. You know, he's not afraid to just launch that one really the distance of the court.
Probably gets so many double teams that he has to pass it out sometimes.
Carter swings it to Black. 10 to go on the shot clock. Here's Patrick. Carter gets stripped by Stanilovsky. Bring this one up. Under 4 to play here. Painter. Stanilovsky will set this one up. Here's Painter in the corner, wide open from 3. No good. Cardinals catch another break. 3-point struggles continue. 3 for 20 from beyond the arc for Mount Union today.
They started to have a hot streak, but they've slowly died off a little bit.
Evans goes up, in and out. Parker hauls in the board. And Evans has a little frustration foul, I think, down there. Thought that he got that layup to go and just kind of hacked Parker there. And they'll be in the 1-and-1 now, so Parker.
Yeah, the Cardinal basket has been off and on tonight. It seems like there's a lid on it at some points.
1-and-1 here for Christian Parker tonight. 19.6 rebounds, 3 assists, a block, and a steal. Having his typical type of game. 5 for 6 from the line. Hits his first. He's been doing a good job of hitting his free throws as well. Now 6 for 7, who coming into the game is just a 60% free throw shooter, but shooting well above that here today.
Yeah, the free throw shooting has been a difference maker today from both sides.
And Brandon Rams will check it in the game here for Kim Evans. Well, a fun fact for you right now, both teams are actually 8 for 11 from the free throw line right now. So we'll see if Parker can change that in favor or against his team here. He hits the second one as well, so Parker 7 for 8, 21 points. 6-point lead for the Purple Raiders. Justice. Surveying the court here, gives off to Raines, back to Justice. Here's Black. 7 to go here for the Cardinals. Black inside against Parker. Black. Fade away, denied this time by Parker.
He is just too big down there. Some fadeaways will not work against him.
And he's just starting to take over this game here in the final minutes, both offensively and defensively. Here's Painter. He throws up a 3. No good once again. Poole gets the rebound though. You already see the impact of having Poole back on the floor. Let's get that length. Here's Painter. 8 to go. And a foul called against Raines.
Just caught him with the body right there, moving with him.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Stanilovsky. 2 free throws coming up for him. Not the best free throw shooter either, just a 62% free throw shooter on the year today. His first trip to the line. He's got 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block with a pair of assists. Hits his first. Good job by Mount Union too, making these free throws down the stretch.
Yeah, this will be huge when the minute 30 minute comes along, when it's a tight race.
Poole head to the bench with those 4 personals. And second one is off. 7-point lead now for Mount Union. Evans back to Justice. Here's Carter to Patrick. Patrick dives in and finishes with the left. Coach Winters calls a timeout now. 1:58 remaining. Cardinals down by 5, 56-61. We'll take a quick timeout with them. You're listening to the Home of the Cardinals here on Boxcast TV. I'm back here at Reynolds Court. Garrett Wandel, Cale Dent here with you. 1:58 remaining here in the second half. Mount Union holds a 5-point lead at the moment, led by Christian Parker. 21 points tonight, along with 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. And this is kind of what we expected. The Cardinals did a good job of containing him somewhat for most of that first half, but I feel like he's kind of just unleashed kind of his full power here, especially this past few minutes.
Yeah, first half he was going off. Started a little bit slow, but then in the second half he just got going, and he has not stopped yet. Cardinals do not have an answer for him.
Here's Stanislawski bringing this one up. He's been kept in check so far for most of the night due to Jake Justice. Parker trying to get open. He gets it. Working on Black. Fades away. Can't finish. Good defense once again from Reed Black.
He's been playing great defense all day.
Here's Evans. Minute 30 to play. Evans dives in. Can't finish. A lot of contact. And now Purple Raiders will let this one bleed all the way down before taking a shot here. Cardinals did not give up any points on this possession. Stanislawski. 6 to go. Back out Painter. Gets him in the air. Mid-range J. No good.
Great defensive possession right there by the Cardinals.
Here's Patrick. He's driving in full head of steam. Goes up and denied. What a block from Newsom. And Newsom quietly putting together quite the defensive performance. 4 blocks now after that one on Patrick. And he also has 12 points, 5 for 10 from the field. He's another guy that's been quietly contributing throughout this entire game. We get a timeout called. 46 seconds remaining. Cardinals still down 56-61, but a situation like this, if you're Coach Winters, who are you kind of designing this play for at a halftime?
Well, I think I would go to either Cam Evans or Dallas Patrick, and if it last resort option, I go to Reed Black down at the low post. Kind of get a move right there. You need a quick 2. So either Cam Evans or Dallas Patrick or maybe a Jake Justice 3 will get something going for the Cardinals with 46 seconds left.
Yeah, they really need a bucket here on this last possession. I would cut this game to a 1-possession game, and we'll see how this one goes. No Reed Black out there. It'll be Justice, Carter, Raines, Evans, and Patrick. Justice gets it into Carter. Pump fakes. Dives in. Swings it out. Evans from 3. It's good!
Got it.
Cam Evans, once again, with a clutch bucket. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 9 seconds. Timeout called by Mount Union. Cardinals got the 10th ranked team in the country on the ropes with 31.9 remaining. And well, you called it right there. Go with Cam. I think it was designed originally for Justin Carter. Carter, though, saw Evans was open, dish it to him, and I mean, we've seen this story all season long. Cam Evans, just a sophomore, but he is a big-time player, and big-time player make big-time plays in big-time moments.
Yeah, right there. Cam Evans, he's kind of been a little dry throughout the game today, but he's been hitting his stride as of late, and that might be one of the clutchest threes of the game, if not this season right now. You see how it plays out.
Yeah, Evans just 4 points at the half, now up to 13, 9 second half points, including that last triple. And you're in a situation too, if you're the Cardinals, you don't necessarily have to foul here either. You can just force. You've been playing good defense all night long. 61 points so far, giving up to one of the best scoring teams in the country. I say if I'm Coach Winters, stick to play like any other defensive possession, grab the rebound, and we'll call a timeout here, and then draw up a last chance play for the tie or the win here.
Yeah, shot clock and game clock is separated by 9 seconds. You play a great possession right here, defense, you get the rebound, you have a chance to win this game.
I think, though, if I'm Mount Union, you're probably going with Parker here in a situation like this, just the way he's been playing. He's been pretty much unstoppable today, just for a side for a few moments. 7 for 11 from the field, 21 points, 8 rebounds. I think maybe a play designed for Parker, they'll see the double team, and then whoever's the man left open, the ball will be in his court to kind of seal this game away.
I think they want a one-on-one situation with Parker right here.
Stanilowski's going to bleed this shot clock down, probably around 10 seconds, and get things going. Painter Jr. left wide open for 3. Misses again. Evans gets the rebound. 15 to go. Here comes Evans. Spin move. Lays it up and finishes Cam Evans.
Cold-blooded, baby.
He's got ice in his veins all game long. 7.9 remaining. Another timeout called here by Mount Union. What a performance by this guy. Hey, he's a sophomore, right? This guy's it's senior day. He's just a sophomore. He's playing lights out. I mean, I'm just speechless right now with the performance that Evans has been playing. He's a guy, too. We've seen this before. He may struggle all game long. His shot won't be falling. But when the situation arises, they need a clutch bucket in clutch situations. Coach Williams will still go with them, and he'll deliver 9 times out of 10.
Just a clutch spin move right there on the fast break. Got him off guard and finishes with the right on the left side. Pretty finish.
15 for Evans, and another great defensive possession by the Cardinals, but, as he was going down, obviously you want to score in a situation like that, right? But you left time on the clock for this, deadly Mount Union team to work with. 8.8 to go. I don't think they'll make the mistake with not going with Parker again. Obviously, it was a good open shot for Painter, right? But he's just been off all night tonight. 0 for 10 from the field. I mean, he was due for a bucket, but he just cannot get one to fall really for the life of him. So I think that I'm pretty positive they're going to go with Parker in some form or fashion for the win, or maybe pull. We'll see, but
dark horse for me would be Stanilowski.
Yeah.
He's drifted off since the start of the game, but I think if they get Parker in a double team situation, they're going to pass it out to him, and he'll hit a clutch shot. I think the Cardinals left a little bit too much time for Mount Union to work right here.
It'll be Painter, Poole, Stanilowski, Parker, and Newsom for the Purple Raiders. Here we go, Stanilowski, 6 to go. Stanilowski driving in, kicks to Parker. Parker lays it up and hits. 1.3 remaining. And Cardinals no timeouts here. Justice gets this one into Carter. Carter throws it up for the win. No good off the front of the rim. And the Purple Raiders will escape the Rike Center with a 2-point victory. And you just got to feel for those guys down there. It's senior day, you're playing the 10th best team in the country, and you just come up just short. In the final seconds, you give up a shot to a guy, that's probably going to win OAC Player of the Year. I'm sure that's a loss you could win with, but you really would have liked to get the win, I'm sure, if you're Otterbein. But kind of what did you see on that final play for Parker?
Well, they had it set up for Parker from the beginning. Swalski went to the right side of the court. They put everyone on the left side, got it to him in the post, had great positioning, just threw up a little bit of a baby hook right there and got it in. That's the shot that they wanted, and they got it.
Yeah, Parker ends the night with 23 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. This guy's likely going to win, I'd say. He's got my vote for OAC Player of the Year. He's been the most talented player I've seen so far in the OAC, but Mount Union, they'll have the 2 seed in the tournament. Area the 1 seed, Heidelberg the 3, and Otterbein the 4. So they'll still have a home game this Tuesday. I'm sure they'd love to get a win in this situation, but this arguably may be one of the best games that they've played all season long, even though it was a 2-point loss. This defense, 63 points. You held Mount Union to 10 points under their season average. Whatever you did, on defense, obviously, you need to keep that up. Offensively, there was moments in the game, especially the start of that second half, where they just went ice cold. and they couldn't buy a bucket. And that's probably a situation that these guys are going to look back on and be like, if we maybe were able to get a few points going in that time frame, we may be looking at a different result here.
Yeah, you held them to 19 points under their average. Some of their guys weren't hitting shots, but overall, that's a great performance by Otterbein right there.
Yeah, 3 for 22 from beyond the arc from Mount Union. They still get the win. I mean, this is going to be a team we're going to want to keep our eye on in the tournament, like we've seen. I've seen Marietta and Mount Union both in person. It's crazy to me. I mean, when I'm looking at the eye test, Mount Union looks like the better team, but I mean, you cannot argue with Marietta's resume. 2 losses all year, one of them coming to the National Player of the Year, likely to be one of the National Players of the Year, and the other 2, the undefeated #1 ranked team. So this OAC tournament's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting, especially the way Otterbein played here today. They could possibly shake things up if they do match up with Mount Union or Marietta in round 2 or 3 of the tournament. So to keep our eyes on it. But Cam Evans for the Cardinals, outstanding game. Clutch guy, just, they got the rebound, they gunned down, got a quick bucket. They left a little too much time on the clock, like you said, for Mount Union to work with, and it came back to bite them there. But Justin Carter, another great game. Reed Black, I thought, played one of his best games of the season so far. When he was matched up with Parker in this one, he held him in as good as a check as anybody really could in the conference. He had another really good offensive game here today. Stayed out of foul trouble. But when you're looking at the Cardinals, there's not really much you can say bad about them, besides, I think, just that period there, start of the second half, where they just couldn't score.
Yeah, I love Black's defensive game today. The stats might not show it, but he boxed out great. He played great defense on Parker. He was one of the best guys, most efficient guys on defense for the Cardinals, and so was Jake Justice too, getting steals, poking and prying the ball out. That's what you need from guys like that.
Yeah, Reed Black, just to make matters worse today, 1 rebound off the double-double, 11 points, 9 rebounds, so that's just the kind of day it was for the Cardinals, just one. They just needed a couple more seconds on the clock, I think, and they could have maybe sent this one to OT, but got any other closing thoughts for this one here, Kale?
As I always say,
yeah.
Roll cards.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what happens. We'll likely have 2 home games Tuesday, and those matchups will be determined, but Cardinals have a chance to bounce back this Tuesday in the OAC tournament. First time the men will be hosting a game, and over the last day, I think in at least a decade, they'll be hosting an OAC tournament game here. Women, they hosted last year. They're hoping to wash away that bad memory out of their minds. So that will do it, though, here in the Rike Center here at Reynolds Court on Senior Day. Cardinals fall just short to the 10th ranked Purple Raiders, 61-63, by the go-ahead bucket by Christian Parker in the closing seconds. For Garrett Wandel, Cale Dent, thank you all for watching. We hope to see you Tuesday. We'll see you next time.